What is up YouTube? Jack Shepherd again here, back again with another daily video. Now today I want to talk to you all about when you should actually quit your job to become an entrepreneur. Now lots of people ask me this question, when they should actually make the jump into full-time entrepreneurship. This can also relate to if you're at university or college as well, but I wanted to make a quick video explaining about my journey quitting my job at the time to go into entrepreneurship full-time, and also talk to you guys a bit better and a bit more close about how you can make that transition and when is the right time for you. But guys, if you're new around here, make sure you smash that subscribe button. I am here every single day, 7 days a week, to help you with your businesses, with social media and your personal brands. But guys, let's get straight into it. So many people ask me about this all the time because they've started their entrepreneurial career, they've started making a bit of money, and they're just trying to figure out when is the right time. Now look, all of us are very, very different. We have different living situations. We might have kids, we might have family, we might just be living on our own, we might be living with family, we might be at university. We all have different situations, but this is key to understanding when is actually the right time. See, when I was back in university, I quit university. I didn't quit university to become a full-time entrepreneur, and after I'd quit university, I was working a full-time job around 50 hours a week in a hotel. Now, I quit that job very, very early on into my entrepreneurial career because I had minimal living costs, right? It probably rent was probably costing me around, $400 a month. Food didn't cost me much. I didn't really need much at that time. I wasn't spending money on flash things. I was concentrating on just working at a time. So I could quit on a very, very low income from my entrepreneurial career, which had then allowed me to obviously commit full time and go all in on that. But there's a lot of you out there that probably have kids, family, a mortgage to pay, lots of people around you that require your support and rely on you and your income to actually help the family and help your kids and pay off the mortgage and all of that sort of stuff and all those responsibilities. I've got a good friend who has a YouTube channel as well, a guy called Craig Martin. He's actually in this process at the moment because he's got a few kids, he's got a wife, he's got a mortgage to pay off. Now, he's obviously taken a lot longer than I did to transition. He wanted to make sure that he actually was in the position to more than take over what he already makes at his job. Because with his job, he makes enough to support his family. But because this entrepreneurial journey is slightly more risky. Now, he's in the social media marketing agency business model, and all it takes for him is for a few clients just to drop him, and he's back down lower than what he was making before in his job. Now, obviously, when he'll be working full-time in his business, this gives him the opportunity to go out there and get even more clients and service even more people, but there is risk there involved, and jumping back into that same job, that safety net that he was in before, is a lot tougher. So if you're out there and you've got family, kids, and you're worrying about that, you do take about 3 months, I would say, of solid income at least to go from that point and make sure you're actually earning more than you in your entrepreneurial career than what you're doing in your job. So no matter what, even if you go down 20% in income after you switch over, you're still steady, and make sure you have at least a good 3 to 4 solid months of that income level to actually prove to you and solidify that in your head and also your family's head, that they know that they're going to be safe and supported no matter what. Now, obviously, I was in a different situation. I had just myself to be responsible for. I had low costs to live, and I could go all in, okay? So you can, if you're in the same position as me, if you're much younger, you don't even have a girlfriend, you just live on your own or with friends, you can obviously go out there and quit your jobs very, very early on in your entrepreneurial career. But I do recommend, again, that you do have that solid income going in. We don't want to be in a position where one day we're just screwed out of a few clients or any of that sort of stuff and we're back to rock bottom. We need to be putting ourselves in a solid place, in a solid financial place, to then take that transition and really put all of our time into it. Another key factor is obviously the business model that you're in, okay? For example, social media marketing agency, if you're in that business model, it's obviously great because you do have those monthly recurring paying clients. And when you have that, you have a predictable income that you know about each month. But if you're in a different business model, maybe that's Shopify, and 1 month loads more people come into the same product as you because they've seen that you're doing loads of shout outs on Instagram, they've seen that your product is being successful, and now that market and that product, they see that winning product and that gets flushed out with loads more people joining the market. You can't just rely on that one product to keep that solid income going forever, okay? You're gonna have to continue to diversify in the products that you're building out and making sure you have that income in place and a track record to back up your thoughts. This is why I love like the monthly recurring models so well, okay? Much like the social media marketing agency, I have a few clients myself that are bread and butter for me, that pay for my wage no matter what. They pay for me to live effectively. I put that all into living, my rent, food, bills, all that sort of stuff. And then I use my personal brand money to reinvest and go heavy into this, okay, and really blow it up a lot quicker than I possibly could. But I know personal branding over time, that is going to be the biggest income that I can produce from what I'm doing. Clients for me is going to stay in that lane, pay for me and make it solid that I can pay to live month in, month out, and use personal brand money to grow and grow and grow. But really think about your own individual situation. I'm always here in the comment section. If you want to talk to me, you can add me on Facebook as well. I'm always open on Messenger, except for when I'm asleep. But effectively 18 hours a day, I am there to chat to you guys and help you out. If you want to talk to me about your situation, ask me more about my situation at the time when I transitioned into being an entrepreneur 5 years ago. But honestly, think about your position, think about the responsibility that you actually have, and make that solid decision either for yourself or for your family, and make sure it's the right one where you're putting yourself in a great position, because you don't want to be stressing about finances when you're trying to scale up your business. If you can keep your head clear, head screwed on, solid and positioned in the right place to move forward and grow really quickly with your businesses, you want to be financially secure, so you're not having that stress or headache about that at all. But guys, thank you very much for watching this video. If you're new around here, make sure you smash that subscribe button, drop a like, drop a comment, and guys, I will see you on the next one.